Goldschmidt. Skies one to left field and deep, going back Morel. It's over his head and up against the wall. 1 run scores. Bellinger will stop at third. Now you'll see Goldschmidt is heading toward third. Coming home is Bellinger. And the Yankees have a 2-0 lead just like that. So a nice beginning to Paul Goldschmidt's Yankee career.
A long-term thing, and you know, when he returns, whether that's, come on.
Base it.
Yeah. We got him. Great play.
Brubaker liked it, Boone liked it, and we will now go to the bottom of the 4th inning.
He was drafted by the Yankees out of Kansas State. He was a 12th round pick, and now here he is playing in a Major League Spring Training game.
And he rips one to right field, a base hit. Peraza will score. Dominguez moves to third. It's an RBI single for Jones, and the Yankees are up 4-0.
Does what a good professional hitter should do with that fastball, lines it right into right field, delivers a run off Martin and the Rays.
Called strike 3. Pardinho punches out Pereira. It's a 1-2-3 inning, but there's a challenge. So we will see. And that is just fractionally a ball. So the players have to go back out onto the field, and it'll be a walk to extend the inning. In the air, deep left field. Back is R.J. Schreck on the warning track, leaps at the wall, it's gone. A 2-run swing on the ABS challenge. Spencer Jones leaves the yard, and the Blue Jay lead cut in half. High fly ball to right field, backing up Rodin, and we are tied. Home run for Alexander Vargas makes it 4-4 as the Yankees have come all the way back.
Down and in on the inner part of the plate. Vargas turns on it. Just got enough height to sneak over the fence in right field above the Blue Jays bullpen. And here we are in the 8th inning at 4-4.
You have Gray, Sonny Gray there, and Fetty.
Baker loops one out to center. That's a nice read and a nice play by Bellinger in center for another 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees and Will Warren. Scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 2nd in Tampa. 2-1 is hammered out to right by Smith. See if the ball has carry. Oh, that has plenty of carry. Up onto the patio and gone. A solo home run for Dominic Smith. And the Yankees are on the board. It's 1-0.
Well, a good show, and that left-handed power plays well at Yankee Stadium. This is a fastball at 96, up around the letters, and he just turned on it.
Jason Dominguez grounded to short in his first at bat, knocks that one into left field. See if they send him. Base hit left. They are sending Peraza, and he's in standing up, but it's a 2-0 Yankees lead. Dominguez coming through with an RBI base hit.
Well, that's good plate awareness as well. After a 4-pitch walk, you got to figure a young player, might see a fastball to hit. And that's an outstanding piece of hitting. He takes that fastball on the outside part of the plate, goes the other way. Level here in spring training, you see a lot more ground balls, a lot more line drive base hits from Bellinger.
Goldschmidt trying to do a little damage. Flare to center field. That'll score another run. So 4 runs in this inning. Big inning for the Yanks. They lead at 4-0. One of the RBI single by Paul Goldschmidt. Cardinals bring in a lefty for a lefty-on-lefty matchup against Austin Wells. First pitch swinging again, launching one to left field, and that ball over the head of Ciani. As Wells comes in, he's had 2 swings today. He scores a couple right there as the Yankees putting up a huge inning, a 6 spot here in the bottom of the 3rd at 6-0.
First pitch fastball from Mosqueda, and he crushed this ball over the head of Ciani, the center fielder.
Another young guy who's garnered a lot of attention for the Yankees throughout their minor leagues is Will Warren. Good hard four-seamer inside there by Will Warren to strike out Wynn and start things off with a K. Payoff pitch from Will Warren to Walker. And right on the outside with a sweeper. Beautiful pitch. Couple strikeouts there in the top of the first for Will Warren. They thought they had a deal in place with the Astros, but he nixed that deal. And now just says, Nelly, he's ready to go as he strikes out. Just ready to go, ready to play baseball.
And this is a really good fastball from Warren after a good slider down and away.
Says Herrera swings and strikes out. That's 4 strikeouts for Will Warren. And Warren gets him to lift one over to the left side. Looks like it's going to stay in fair territory. Nice play by Peraza. So 3 clean innings for Will Warren.
I couldn't believe you how many times Frank Sinatra was playing while we're out there.
Is that right? Swung on, and that one's hit well. Deep to left field. Sosa looking up, and he's not going to get that one. That one's not coming back. Anthony Volpe has tied up this ball game. A 2-run shot here in the top of the 3rd inning. And it's 2-2.
Well, like I said, I mean, when I say he, Strahm likes to go to that fastball when he's behind in the count, and he's just not going to change, and that's fine. He'll challenge guys. Volpe ready for it.
One ball, 2 strikes to Sosa. Pitch, swing and a miss. There you have it. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and he gets Kyle Schwarber there on strikes. He chased one in the dirt. And that one swung on and hit well. Right field, Mercado is going back, and he'll look up, and that ball is gone. Into the right field berm, and just like that, Yankees cut the lead to 1. That's Cabrera's first home run of the spring. It makes it a 4-3 ball game. No balls and 2 strikes to Vargas. The pitch. And that one is hit in the air. Right center field. Steverson and Mercado going back. They're looking up. And that ball is gone. A 3-run shot for Alexander Vargas. And he's flipped the script here in Clearwater as the Yankees take the lead.
Well, dang it. I mean, Max has to locate. He doesn't have really a slider, so if he's not locating, he's forced to have to come into the strike zone.
Not that it's going to be his spot, but he said he told Wells, I'm looking at you for this spot.
Look at Jackson crank this one to left and gone. Alex Jackson goes yard. Known for the glove, not the stick, but rings one off the second deck and left.
Alex Jackson is in that competition for the backup catcher spot. 6 homers in 124 games in his career.
That ball is hit in the air to left field and deep. Jackson is off the wall with it. So a homer tonight, now a double, 2-run score. It's 6-1 Yankees. And a big night for Alex Jackson, battling for the backup catcher spot.
He thought that pitch was on the corner. He was right.
3-1. That ball is hit high and deep to right field. And now Bellinger has gone yard as well. So the Yankees lefties at the top of the order mashing in the first, as Cody Bellinger sends out his first home run of the spring.
We talked about Bloss's fastball in our scouting report. Well, obviously the Yankees did their own version of scouting Bloss. How about Mr. Bloss?
I can't wait to hear that. Austin Wells turns on that and greets Mr. Bloss with a shot to right. Austin Wells goes yard with a rocket, and the Yankees take an early 1-0 lead with Wells looking comfortable leading off.
Brian, Wells has started a game in every lineup position in his career except leadoff.
Meanwhile, tonight, Jack, we get to see Garrett Cole for the first time this spring.
Cole is always ready to go.
Swing and a miss, got him with a changeup. So a strikeout from Cole to start action tonight. Swing and a miss, got him with 95 on that high 4-seamer. 2 strikeouts and a scoreless first for Garrett Cole.
At single A last year, he had an OPS of almost 800.
Swings and misses here. Another strikeout for Cole. Cole's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another changeup. I love that analogy. There, he's just going to have a seat instead, and that will do it for Garrett Cole. High fives, handshakes, and high fives for the kiddos, too.
They like the lineage. His dad played in the major leagues and is the bench coach for the Detroit Tigers.
1-0 pitch, drills that one out to left field, and that one is just going to keep flying. Lombard Jr. flexing right there to tie the game at 1 apiece. Big time pop there from Lombard.
Bob, last year Lombard had 1 spring training hit. It was an opposite field home run. He pulls one over the left field fence and off the bottom of the scoreboard. Judge had 20 intentional walks last season.
And gets that one into left field. That'll knock in a run and give the Yankees the lead as Ellis scores from third. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. racing around as well. So a 2 RBI single for Aaron Judge, and the Yankees lead it 3-1.
Yeah, Souza comes in, fastball is up, Judge goes up and hammers it right past the third baseman.
And Ben Rice getting his second at bat, leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Ben Rice knocks that one out to right field and gone. Laser beam out to right. Another home run for the Yanks in a 4-1 lead. First home run of the spring for Ben Rice as he got the start behind the plate today.
Meredith talked about Rice adding some weight. He said he ate a lot more in this offseason. So you add some weight, you add some power. The AL West.
Cole Gabrielson lifts that one out to left field with the bases loaded, and let's just call it a granny. Grand slam on the first pitch. Gabrielson sees. He took over for Dominguez and left. He's got himself a grand slam, and the Yankees have themselves a 9-2 lead. Big-time pop from Gabrielson.
I'm not sure Fangraphs had projected this, but that sinker comes inside. Gabrielson destroys it. That's a good miss right there. Cruz held up on it, but a good pitch.
Strike 3, 96 dotted on the outside corner. And a 1-2-3 first inning for Max Fried, looking sharp in his Yankees spring training debut. Bats with the bases loaded, 1 out. And a broken bat, looping liner that will dunk into center field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes Rice. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Dominic Smith, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
Well, when you're vying for a roster spot, you will take a hit any way you can get one, including a broken bat 2-run single.
As Volpe grounds one through into left field, a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. Gabrielson, he'll score. It's a 2-run single for Anthony Volpe, and the Yankees lead is 6-3.
So, Ryan, you get a pitch up and in like that. What do you think the pitcher is going to do? He's going to go down and away with something that has a wrinkle, and Volpe hangs in there, is able to drive it right through the hole into left field.
But you think about guys through the years, right? Whether you covered him, Jack, or watching him, as Escara rips that into right field, a base hit. J.C. Escara battling for a roster spot with an RBI single, and it's a 9-3 game.
Escara continues to impress, gets up there against a left-handed pitcher, just drives this ball past the second baseman. Everyone around the Yankees continues to have rave reviews about Escara. The offense is terrific.
Beyond the Gotham Sports app, the 15. As Velazquez jolts that to right. That ball is gone. Andrew Velazquez goes yard in the 8th and makes it a 10-3 game.
We mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Ryan, it's 16 home runs at AAA last year with the Braves. Not something that had previously been part of his resume, that kind of power. But he powered up last year, and he powers up right there.
Bats with the bases loaded, 1 out. And a broken bat, looping liner that will dunk into center field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes Rice. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Dominic Smith, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
Well, when you're vying for a roster spot, you will take a hit any way you can get one, including a broken bat 2-run single.
Making the team as he flings that into shallow left, and that's going to get down as well. It'll be the second two-run bloop single of the day for Dominic Smith, who now has a 4-ribby evening.
We mentioned earlier you're trying to make a roster. You want results. Dom Smith fights this pitch off the other way, but with a couple of runners on base, it's going to find some grass. When those three started last year, the Pirates were 43 and 33.
Wow, Lombard, did he do it again? He did. George Lombard Jr. whacks one out to left. His second home run of the spring as the 19-year-old continues to impress.
Ryan, just an impressive at-bat by Lombard Jr. Continuing to foul off pitches, lay off some other pitches, and the power that he has shown now in back-to-back games at Steinbrenner Field.
Runners at first and second, and the first pitch to George Lombard Jr., and that's a base hit into right field, and that's going to score a run. And it'll allow runners to be on the corners now. So an RBI single from George Lombard Jr., and the Yankees with a 1-0 lead. And the 3-1 pitch. And it's a line drive, and it's a fair ball down the right field line. That's going to score at least one. They'll hold the runner at third, and throw comes into second. It's a double for Spencer Jones and an RBI, and the Yankees lead it now 2-0. Just on the line, down the right field line. And the pitch. Swung on and hit through the glove of Wheeler. Nice play by Turner. Throw over to first, not in time though. It's going to score a run. Turner did everything he could. Looked like he had a hard time getting it out of the glove, and safe at first as well. And it's now 3-0. And that one is hit into right field for a base hit. That's going to score a run as Dominguez comes around to score. And now the ball bounces away from JT Realmuto. That'll allow both runners to move up. So another run across as the Yankees continue to hit Zach Wheeler. So Zach Wheeler unable to get out of the third inning here, and he'll leave with a couple of base runners on. We'll have a pitching change here at Baycare Ballpark. And the pitch swung on and hit in the air, right field. That's deep. Going back on it is Stevenson. He's looking up, and he's not going to get it. That's gone. A home run for Spencer Jones. And the Yankees have jumped all over the Phillies early in this one. And it's 8-1. Goldschmidt is 0 for 2 this afternoon. And first pitch to him, he hits that high and deep to left field. Kepler's gone back. He's at the track, and he runs out of room as well. That ball is gone. A 2-run shot by Paul Goldschmidt, and it is now 10-1 Yankees.
I mean, what in the world? The Yankees, man, came today to swing it. I mean, this is a demolishing here. 2-2 to JT. Oh, swing and a miss. Good pitch by Williams. You get 2 strikes against him, it's tough. That'll be the second out of the inning.
A 1 pitch, swung on, a hit in the air, center field. Marsh is racing back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. He leaps, and that ball is gone. An opposite field home run for Jason Dominguez. He wasn't sure. He stopped on second. He's like, did that go over the fence? It did indeed. It'll come all the way around. That makes it 11-1 Yankees, and another home run for the Bombers.
Well, the Yankees are going to roll out a young right-hander in Will Warren, 25-year-old, 8th-round pick, believe it, in 2021, a high prospect.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So they get Harper here, first out. Pitch, swing and a miss, and he got him. So a couple of strikeouts for Warren.
Yeah.
JT takes that one at the knees for a called strike. He didn't like it.
Well, he didn't challenge it. So
Turner called out on strikes. It's the third strikeout for Will Warren. Quick 2 outs here.
A little excuse me flare into left field. That'll score 1 run. It'll plate a couple. And thank you very much. J.C. Escara knocks one into left, and Yanks push a couple across. It's 8-3. And smokes that one out to the gap in right center field. And over the wall.
That was a belt-high fastball right down the middle, and you could hear the crack. That ball off the bat. Looks like it hits one of those chairs and bounces back on the field.
Leadoff hitter Austin Wells. Austin Wells, big swing out to right, ball flying at Steinbrenner Field and flying up and out. Austin Wells, leadoff home run out to right field, and just like that, You don't need him on
That's
base
why
to
you
steal
lead
a
off.
base. Well, they just hit him out of the park.
Two-strike approach or two-strike hitter, hey, you take it.
Leadoff homer for Wells and a 1-0 Yankees lead. That is instant offense. Just add water and just add Wells. Brings up Cody Bellinger. Bellinger swatting that one out to right. That is a launch shot deep into the bleachers and right. Second homer of the inning, and the Yankees lead it 2-0.
You look at Bellinger here, he gets a hanging slider from Rodriguez, and he just absolutely crushed it. This is not a wall scraper.
That was a great little adjustment by him, too, to kind of dip down to get that pitch as it fell down in the zone.
Marcus Stroman making his third start of the spring. Last year, a 10-9 record, 4.31 ERA. Oh, what a pitch. Little slurve right over the heart of the plate. Here we go again on 3-2. Right down the pipe, four-seam fastball, and Tirada strikes out looking one away. Ball right side, going to sneak it under the second baseman's glove. Grisham will come around to score. The runner will advance to third. And the Yankees add a run here in the fourth. It's 3-1.
Well, let's not forget about Bibas as well. I mean, he can play the infield positions. I always played against him when I was in Seattle and when he was with the Yankees.
Alexander Vargas smokes that one past the third baseman. Runner will come around to score. Vargas heading to second, and the Yanks had a run. It's 5-4. Everson Pereira leading off. Pereira smoking that one. A towering shot to left. Forget about it. Everson Pereira, a home run here in the bottom of the eighth, leading off to tie the game at 5.
This is a hanging slider off of Nance. And this is crushed. He knew it.
Cole Gabrielson lifts that one out into shallow right center field. Can't get it. One run will score. Second runner had to hold up. They're sending him now, and he will score. The Yankees on that play. Cole Gabrielson with what turns out to be the game-winning base hit in the bottom of the ninth, and the Yankees beat the Blue Jays 8-7.
Well, outstanding job by some of the youngsters.
Lead off of second by Escara, the 2-2. He shot out into right center field, ranging over his Myers, but it's going to hop in front of him. Escara comes around third, and he will score on the RBI knock by Pablo Reyes, and the Yankees have an early 1-0 lead here in the second inning.
Very short lead. He bounces off, then gets a running start. Chisholm hits it a mile to right, and that one's not coming back. Jazz Chisholm hit one to the tent down the right field line, and the Yankees have a 2-1 lead.
He jumped on the fastball, beat him to the spot, and this is Jazz Chisholm at his best. Gives that dynamic and the power on the pull side.
J.C. Escara flied out his first time up. He's out of Hialeah, Florida. Another rocket hit to right. Nootbaar's going to turn and watch this one go. J.C. Escara with a 2-run homer. And the key for Andre is get the ball down. He hasn't been able to do that a lot yet in the game, and the Yankees with a 4 spot in the third inning. So Chisholm and Escara with 2-run homers. 196 in the rotation at AAA. High in the air, deep to left. Fermin back as far as he can go, and that one in the bullpen. Anthony Volpe has hit a home run. He's got 2 hits, and the Yankees have a 2-run lead. That's their third homer on the day.
Well, Volpe struggled his rookie season, but made some really good strides last year. But Volpe's one of those guys now with experience, but also knows how to play the game.
11 strikeouts for Maeda against just 1 walk. First pitch swinging. Austin Wells powers that one to right field with Carey. And Carey over the wall, and a leadoff home run for Austin Wells. He's done it again. And just like that, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead.
We've mentioned a few times this spring, as you see the young fan pretty excited about collecting that souvenir, that the Yankees have never had a catcher lead off for them in a regular season game. But that's also a timing mechanism, Bob, that can disrupt a hitter because they're looking for that release point.
Goldschmidt getting a hold of that one and driving it out to right field. That will fly over the wall. Second home run of the inning for the Yankees. Both solo shots. Goldschmidt goes deep, and the Yanks have a 2-0 lead. Jack, you heard that coming off the bat. You knew that was going to go.
Safe to say that Goldschmidt picked up on Maeda's release point there and going the opposite way.
2-0 Yanks. Grisham, first pitch swinging, ball flying over the wall and gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Yankees. Trent Grisham liked what he saw on the very first pitch from Maeda. 3-0 Yanks.
Stay away from the splitter, get him early in the count. That's been the approach that has worked for a few Yankee hitters this inning. 2 of the home runs the Yankees hit this inning on first pitch fastballs.
Smith rockets one out to right field. That one is going to get into the corner. 1 run will score as Bellinger touches the plate. Goldschmidt rounding. He will score as well. Couple runs knocked in there by Dom Smith. And the Yankees extend their lead to 5-2.
We talk about roster construction and where do certain players fit in.
Good offensive performance so far this afternoon for the Yankees. We always talk about players with their routines, and even Jason Dominguez at this point probably has something of a routine for him. But it's learning all that other stuff that you're talking about that's new to him as Morales lifts one out to center. That ball keeps flying, and Kobe Morales with a 2-run home run for the Yankees as they extend their lead to 9-2.
And Morales sends an absolute moonshot in that exact direction. You're in the best shape of your announcing career right there. We're terrific.
17 days away, Jack, from opening day. Got me ready to go. Alexander Vargas. Oh, he's feeling good and ready to go. Easy to pronounce that one. Home run Vargas at a 10-2 Yankees lead.
Vargas sending a reminder, mostly to me, get back to the game, get back to the action. I got a big swing looming right here.
Schmidt making his first start this spring.
You saw the 16 starts. He was injured last year. This is his 6th season as a Yankee. Really nice cutter there. And that's been a big pitch for him in the past. And
2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it here in the top of the first. But the O's put up a 3 spot. We head to the bottom of the first in Tampa.
Clarke Schmidt gets a strikeout here to lead off the second inning.
So 38 pitches for Clarke Schmidt in his spring debut as Aaron Boone makes a change. Goldschmidt smoking that one into the right field corner. Bellinger will round and score from second. So an RBI double for Paul Goldschmidt, and the Yankees are on the board 4-1. And Nelly, to your point, if they hit like that, teams will not pitch around Aaron Judge.
yeah, absolutely. And this is a great at-bat here. And this is why Goldschmidt is such a great hitter. Watch, he takes a breaking ball, doesn't pull it, stays with that pitch.
Tries to drop that little changeup in there, but Dom Smith swats it into right field. Goldschmidt will come around to score. Good piece of hitting there by Smith. An RBI single and a 4.
Swinging a high fly ball, right field, deep, way back off the bat of Jason Dominguez, and whoa! Hits the railing above the Tigers bullpen and right. That's a bomb. Second home run of the spring for Jason Dominguez.
Another peek at the ball and then located and caught the ball right before it crashes in.
Gets another fly ball. This may not stay in the ballpark. Way back and gone. Oh my! Paul Goldschmidt over the batter's eye. 3-1 Yankees.
I think in certain situations, I mean, everything's replayed now.
Sosa out to right field. Aaron Judge shielding himself from the sun, comes up with it. The strong throw home, and it's right on time. A nice play by J.C. Escarra behind the plate. A strong throw from Aaron Judge out in right field. And the double play gets Carlos Carrasco out of the inning. 2 down to bring up the designated hitter, Ben Rice. That ball hammered to center field and hit hard. Castro on the move. He's not going to come up with this one. A 2-run shot for Ben Rice, getting the designated hitter at bats tonight and cashing in. 2-0 Yankees.
Well, that'll definitely help his cause. You keep hitting like that in spring.
We know during spring training sometimes the wind is blowing out and there are some cheap home runs. There was nothing cheap about that one. Not a whole lot of wind tonight at Steinbrenner Field. Going to be facing the veteran right-hander Carlos Carrasco. You see the numbers this spring, 3 games. 2 of them have been starts, a 1-0 record, a 2.35 ERA. Swing and a miss, first out of the ball game for Carrasco. A good slider off the plate. Good changeup right there, swing and a miss, 1 down here in the second.
Well, good changeup. This is supposed to be down and away. He pulled it just a little bit. It had the effectiveness because of that sink down.
And a swing and a miss to end the second inning. As that 2-seam fastball clips the inside corner. First out here in the third. A good 2-seamer again from Carrasco on the inner half, and a 1-2-3 third inning for the veteran right-hander.
Long hold by Carrasco. Still holding, now deals the pitch. Swung on and missed. Throw down to second. It is not in time, and so a strikeout. Second time Clemens is K'd. That's 6 strikeouts in the early evening for Carrasco, and Booney's going to come out and make a change as Carrasco's reached the limit that they had set for him. But tell you what, good performance. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. He hit 2 and gave up a sac fly. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, high drive, right field. That baby's not coming back. Giddy up and gone. A home run for J.C. Escara. Got a tie ball game at 3-3.
And his 3rd homer of the spring. And this is a guy you're going to have to keep an eye on.
Boy, that had some rocket fuel on that one.
Don't you wonder what other teams don't see? He was with Baltimore all those years. They never let him catch.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable to me.
I mean, that thing, no doubt about it.
Left-handed hitter with the open stance. First pitch swinging and hammers one to right center field and deep and gone. We are tied up at 5. A 2-run shot from T.J. Rumfield. That ball went a long way.
That was a no-doubter after a 4-pitch walk to Jones. Hey, you're sitting dead red. I'm not waiting around for any slider. I'm getting that first pitch fastball, and he absolutely destroyed this one.
Shot to the right side, nice play, but the pitcher wasn't covering, so that's going to be an infield base hit, and Rodriguez scores all the way from second base. So the Yankees will celebrate a walk-off infield hit. Aggressive base running, some power in the 9th inning from Rumfield, and the Yankees take this spring training game 6-5 against the Phillies.
I feel like it should be a better record than that. There are a lot of times where he didn't score a lot. Right there, line drive home run. Trent Grisham and a fumble. Oh no! I hope they give him the ball back. And Grisham off Skeens makes it 4-1. Second home run for Trent Grisham.
Yeah, those are the type of home runs you don't mind. You pitch him with a 4-run lead, find the zone, and give up a solo home run. I'll take that trade.
Jason Dominguez, he took a called 3rd strike in 0-2, and he swings and drives one into the gap right center field, and Wells going to run. He's the second. Dominguez, he's on his high horse as well. Digging for 2. Here comes Wells around 3rd. He's going to score easily. Digging for 3rd. Here's the throw. A stand-up RBI triple for Jason Dominguez, and the Yankees have a 2-0 lead. Boy, did he smoke that baby into the gap in right center field. 1-2 pitch. Dominguez to the opposite field. Base hit left field. Dominguez plates Munguia, and the Yankee lead goes to 4-1. Second RBI for Dominguez. He's 2 for 3 today. Chance to get the lead back. Fly ball base hit will get that done. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and hit past the diving first baseman into right field. Scoring is Ellis. Digging for 3rd. He'll get the stop sign. That's going to be Reyes. Base hit, RBI for Vivas, and the Yankees regain the lead at 5-4.
Smokes that one into right field. Austin Wells will be waved around as Bellinger with his 5th double of the spring, and the Yanks have a quick 1-0 lead.
Cody Bellinger has not missed the inside fastball. Anything that's been in, he has been turning on. That fastball from a former was supposed to be away. He just dropped the head, hits it right down the right field line. This is an outstanding AB, and this is what he's been doing all spring.
That is a home run from Trent Grisham. It didn't look like anybody knew it.
Fulmer has not been able to get the pitch, that fastball, where he wants it. It's supposed to be away. You see how much this gets on the plate. And this is just a line drive that just gets on the other side of that fair pole.
Cam Schlittler today, making his 4th appearance of the spring, 3rd start.
He's getting an opportunity, and that's what you need with some of the injuries already in the Yankee rotation. You never know when he may get that call at some point during the year.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Cam Schlittler. 2 away here in the top of the 1st.
A really good fastball down and away, and this is what you want to see, the command. Good four-seamer down.
Oh, he could not check his swing. High heat. Strikes him out. Pirates get 2, leave 1. There was an error.
With their moxie and their game within the game.
Now, you guys will head to the East Coast the last couple games of spring training.
0-2 pitch. Oh, great breaking ball there by Schlittler. Another strikeout, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Well, this is staying back over the rubber. A good breaking ball really locks up the hitter. No chance there. 0-2. He just could not commit. Really good curveball.
0-2 pitch to Dominic Smith. And launching that one out to right. Watching that one fly. Another no-doubter, Dominic Smith with his 4th home run this spring. Gets the Yankees within 1. It's 4-3.
Number 3 on the year. And Flowers tried to sneak a fastball. Supposed to be away. Crushed it. What a spring Dom Smith's having.
12 runs batted in.
Oswaldo Cabrera batting left. 1-2. Swinging a ball lifted in the air to left, and this has carry with the wind. Morel all the way back, and this one is windblown and gone. So the Yankees are taking advantage of a gusty 20-mile-an-hour wind to left today. It's 2 homers in the inning. It's 4-3 New York. Well, we'll start with the top of the order, and Ben Rice, the lefty DH. 3-2. Swinging a ball driven the other way to left, and this will carry with the wind and carry on out of here. A 2-run homer for Ben Rice, and Edwin Uceta continuing to have some troubles. It's now a new game at 3 apiece here in Port Charlotte in the 4th.
Dominguez 0 for 3, the pitch. In the air, left field, Morel on the run, toward the line, racing, and that will carry out of here. And Dominguez has homer, the Yankees' 3rd long ball of the game to make it 5-4, New York in front.
Rice hammers it out to right field. That's going to get over the head of Springer and off the base of the wall. Munguia getting the wave. He'll jog home. It's a long single for Ben Rice, and the Yankees are on the board now, 4-1 Blue Jays. Grisham hits it high and deep to left field. Rodin going back at the wall, and it's off the top of the wall, and that's a home run. Hit above the wall and bounce back into the field of play. Trent Grisham hits it out, and the Yankees have almost come all the way back. That's their 3rd run this inning on the 2-run shot from Grisham.
Grisham just rides it away, and it carries right out of the ballpark.
4th straight count to 3-2. And the pitch is hit well. Diving catch by the Gold Glover, Paul Goldschmidt. That's a heck of a play at first to help out his pitcher Ayers. 2 down.
Yeah, Goldie can still pick it over at first base, no question about that. Yeah, he read it well, and you don't expect Vladdy to hit it this hard down toward first base, but it's a rocket. Goldschmidt leaves his feet, takes a hit away from Vladdy.
Trying to battle for a spot in their bullpen to start this year. As first pitch to Ben Rice is hit out to center field. Racing back, Devontae Brown turning. It's out of here. Home run for Rice ties it up, and the Yankees have come all the way back from down 4-0 to tied at 4.
Ben Rice has hit a couple of line drive shots. That one went out of the ballpark to deep center field. He also hit a hard single, picked up RBI back in the 3rd inning. Guys pitching on a regular basis in AAA.
Brenny Escadio hits it way out to left field, and the Yankees have their first lead of the day. A monster blast from the new Yankees shortstop, and it's 5-4 for New York.
This is why it's so difficult to make any kind of serious judgments about talent in spring training.
Here's Cody Bellinger, judge at second.
Yep.
Now it's hit hard and a base hit. Past a lunging Campbell into right field. Rounding 3rd is Judge. Here he comes. The throw comes into 2nd. It's an RBI single for Bellinger, and the Yankees lead 1-0.
Bellinger coming over in the trade from the Cubs has made it look easy this spring. Anything that he's seen up and out over the plate, he has been drilling the right field. That was an elevated changeup, base hit to right field, another RBI. Plate discipline is what he is known for.
Allen is wrapped into center field. It is a base hit. Stopping at third is Bellinger. The throw comes home, though. Bellinger does come home, and he just scores ahead of the tag by Narvaez. So if you go up and down the starting rotations in the American League East, there are not a lot of left-handed starters. Allen passed it diving. Hamilton bobbled in center field by Thompson. So Bellinger scores, and here comes Chisholm. He will score as well. Volpe ends up on second, and the Yankees have a 4-2 lead.
A couple of base hits, couple of RBIs, staying on the left-handed pitcher and just driving it right back up the middle. The Yankees take advantage of a little sloppy play from the outfield defense.
Starting for the Yankees, Max Fried. 2 starts this spring, 1-0, 4.26. And let's get inside those numbers, John.
Yeah, the numbers are good. So far, so good for Max Fried. Out on the mound, he's looked like himself, and in the clubhouse has really fit in seamlessly to the Yankee culture.
Oh, got him! Nice move, got him. Beautiful move by Fried to pick off Campbell. Andy Pettitte smiling in that dugout.
I was just thinking the same thing. Andy Pettitte has spent a lot of time in Tampa during spring training, and you watch Fried as he just hangs and freezes Campbell over at first base. Kind of expecting that big 12-6 curveball for a big swing and a miss.
And he goes through a fastball, Casas down on strikes.
Well, when you have that curveball in the back pocket, you're going to get away with some fastballs up and some swings and misses.
Grounded, nice play there by Peraza, gets to his feet and gets Narvaez for out number 2.
When Max Fried takes the mound every 5th day, the infield defense better be ready, because there are going to be a lot of balls pulled to the left side. Nice play by Peraza, comes up, takes his time, an accurate throw. One thing we're seeing from Max Fried in this game, going through his changeup a lot.
Swing and a miss. Hamilton down on strikes. Second strikeout for Fried.
A nice combination of sinking fastballs, changeups, kind of staying away from that big curveball.
3-2 count on Tristan Casas. Fried goes down 1-2-3 against the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees and the Red Sox. 0-0. Grounded to first, backing up is Smith. He'll flip to Fried. One away here in the 5th.
Good changeup. You see Fried gets off the mound in great shape. Timing of the throw with Smith right on time.
And this is a blast from the past. Hall of Fame 4-time world champion Joe Torre is going to take the ball from Max Fried. He's done this last spring training as well. It's a big kick for the pitcher that gets taken out by Torre. And so Torre will go to the bullpen. Fried will go to the clubhouse after a really nice outing against the Red Sox. We'll be back.
Dominguez, who singled his first time up. This one's ripped hard to right center, and that one is going to go all the way to the wall. Rice on his way to third. He's going to get waved to the plate. And a relay from Stott will not be in time as Rice scores standing up. And Jason Dominguez with a ringing double to right center gives the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Chisholm got it out his first time. Here's a swing and a towering fly ball to right. Castellanos back, looking up and out of room. And Jazz Chisholm with his second home run of the spring, a towering fly ball to right field, and that'll give New York a 3-0 advantage.
Yeah, Chisholm jumps all over a pitch that's out over the plate, kind of hung up there in the zone for him, and he's not afraid to hit home runs against the Phillies.
Facing Pablo Reyes. As this one's in well to left, Kepler can only turn and watch as that one's into the bullpen. It's Pablo Reyes, a line drive solo shot, his first home run of the spring. The Yankees tack on another one here in the 4th. It's 4-0 New York.
Yeah, nice short swing from Reyes. I mean, he smokes this ball.
Now Ben Rice, here he blasts one. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is fair. And a home run for Ben Rice. Wow, that was a shot. His 5th home run of the spring, putting that power on display. That's the 3rd homer of the day for the Yankees. We now lead it 5-0.
And we talked about his power and obviously displaying it in this spring. Pretty good eye-hand coordination that'll develop.
And that one is out of everybody's reach and into right for a base hit. Another run is home. Bellinger headed for third. And he'll make it there. Jazz Chisholm with an RBI single. And the Yankees opening it up now. It's veteran right-hander Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman came to camp and wasn't one of the projected 5 starters for the Yanks. Things have changed a lot, and Stroman deals. Got him anyway. Over a swinging strikeout to get things underway. And that one had him fooled as he tried to spoil it. And back-to-back strikeouts for Stroman to get things started. Called third, and Castellanos is the second out. That brings up Cody Bellinger. Fitness routine. Here is a blast. My goodness, Cody Bellinger. And another monster homer for the Yanks. That's their 4th home run of the day. And Cody Bellinger's 2-run shot makes it 8-0.
And the Yankees are reminding the Phillies today that they are the Yankees, and they got a little thunder.
What he's shown the Yankees this spring, he still has some swing and miss stuff. 11 innings, has struck out 12. He's got to be a little bit more careful when he throws his fastball now, because it doesn't have as much velo. There you go. Caught him with the fastball. 2 away. Another look at the heater. Austin Wells wants it up a little bit. It runs off the plate, swing and a miss.
Runner at first, no score here in the 3rd pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on a changeup that just died. Man, that worked out real well for Cookie Carrasco.
He has looked so good.
So the situation right now, top of the 3rd, no score, Braves Yankees. 1st and 2nd for the Braves with 1 out. First pitch, jam shot to the shortstop. Velasquez over to second baseman Vivas. The first double play, and that'll do it. Nicely turned. Velasquez, Vivas, and Smith, and Carrasco gets out of a 2-on jam. 3-2 here to Dela Cruz. The pitch. Breaking ball, swing on a miss. Got him. 3rd strikeout for Cookie Carrasco. 2 down, 4th inning. Good pitch. More like a sweeper. Man, that thing came in, looked very juicy, and then it just made a turn, and he could not get to it.
Velasquez flips to second, and another ground out from Carrasco, who's thrown 5 scoreless.
And he'll be the Yankees' second baseman this year, a position he's much more comfortable with. Wow. He could do that. Turns on one to right field. Aaron Heston Kjerstad couldn't get to it. Clangs against the wall. It'll score Judge. Dominguez races around 3rd. And the Yankees have hit 2 rockets off of Sagano. That 2-run double by Chisholm ends Sagano's perfect ERA. His first runs allowed as an Oriole in his 5th spring start. High into right from Jazz Chisholm. He's got a 2-run double, and he's got a 3-run homer.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think if you're Tomoyuki Sagano, you're saying that's not a bad pitch. Well, wait till you get to Yankee Stadium, and wait till you get a guy last year, as we mentioned. I mean, he was really hit 5 home runs in his first 11 games for the Yanks, and then hurt his elbow. He can play a little bit, and that 3-run home run makes it 5-1.
We're looking forward to opening day.
Look forward to seeing you too.
And we got you off the headset just before a home run. Anthony Volpe. And it's for Anthony Dominguez. Tough spring training continues with a home run by Volpe, and it is 6-4 Yankees.
Yeah, a little hanging slider. I mean, of course, Volpe's going to be a 2020 guy. 3rd year in the big leagues, Gold Glove winner a couple of years ago. And again, he can pick it. He can hit for power. Great base runner.
Will Warren's case for the Yankees rotation has been bolstered this spring.
33 hits in 22 and a 3rd innings, but that's not been the case here.
I know he wants to be out there. How much do you have to kind of remind him and remind yourself you're playing for 162 plus, not just to get him back for a week from today? Is that in there, and is there one other that stands out?
Just underway. Here's a 3-2 to Wells. Pitch swung on a high fly ball. Right field, and the right fielder Jones just looking at it. Bye-bye! Home run for Austin Wells, and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. He hit that a country mile.
And that's what Austin Wells can do. He was pitching him outside, outside, outside. He tried to get it in, but he didn't get it all the way in, and he turned on it, and Jones did not. Jahmai Jones is who's in right field. He didn't even move. He just watched it sail over his head.
Carlos Rodon will be the opening day starter for the New York Yankees. Kind of interesting how they have handled him this spring on the spring start. Swing and a miss. That's a really good changeup.
We love the hustle and desire. Swung on and missed, and a fastball up and in. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. They pulled a string with that changeup at 84.
The best offense in the American League. Is that something the Tigers are thinking about? That's a wicked slider for a called third.
Right.
But what a catching tandem. Perez swings and misses. Bounce back for Rodon after falling behind 3-0.
77th pitch for Rodon, his final pitch of the evening. Booney's coming out to get him. Walked 3, struck out 5, gave up a run on 3 hits. Austin Wells drawn in infield. First pitch, swung on, line drive, deep to left. It's got some carry on the track. Look it up. Goodbye! Austin Wells with a 3-run homer. And the Yankees have built this lead to 4-0. What a night. A home run to right, a deep fly to center, a single to center, now an oppo. Tackle, left field, home run, Austin Wells. Wow. Runners take off again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now Andres Gomez comes in and shuts it down in the 5th inning. Coming here to Nito, right-hand hitter. Here's pitch from Gomez. Checked his swing, and that's a called strike. 1 down.
Look, and first shot at Major League pitching did not go well. This one is driven deep left field. Green on the run. This one's trouble. This one's up against the wall. Home run double to start the night. Wells and now Ben Rice. That's a pretty
preparation and okay, where am I going to go? It's just going to come natural.
some hard contact from these first 2 batters. That one got to the wall in a hurry. Ben Rice going to be a big part of this Yankees lineup. Rocket double to the left center field gap. Rocket double to the
drilled left field. There it goes. See ya. Oh, what a shot by Judge. A 2-run blast. It's 3-0 Yanks.
Yeah, we were talking about the different sound that Goldie makes. That's a different sound. And you're going to look at his front foot. He gets pretty close there and just rifles this ball. And Luzardo went in on him a couple times the last at bat and finished him with the slider. He didn't get this fastball in quite enough. And Aaron Judge is quick enough to turn around anyone's fastball, and that's exactly what he did there.
And there it is. Snared by Turner, and too fast is Dominguez. So it's an infield RBI single. Volpe scores. Chisholm moves to third, and it's 4-0 Yanks.
Well, you're starting to see what the athleticism on this Yankee team is doing. It's helping them create runs. It is an incredible story what he's been through.
Line drive, it's a base hit. Scoring easily is Chisholm. They're going to hold Dominguez up. Coming up firing is Kepler. It's an RBI single for Escara, and the Yankees lead 5-0.
Well, this is what speed does for.
Bases are snookied. 3-2. Left field. Marsh is there. He puts it away. Tagging Escara. He'll score. It's a sac fly for Judge. It's a 7-0 Yankee lead. Swing and a miss. Kepler down on strikes, 2 away.
I mean, it's a good fastball. That it's good carry, Coney.
Yeah.
You know, because you do want to see some things from these guys.
Well, you've seen something today from Schlittler. What have you thought of him so far this spring? What do you think of him today?
Yeah, I've been really excited about him.
Pitch to Volpe. Swing on, goes the other way. Right fielder backing up, looking up. Goodbye! Home run. Anthony Volpe is 4th of the season. The Yankees on the board. Their first hit, their first run. It's 2-1 Tampa Bay.
The Anthony Volpe did work during the season. Now got that great, almost a flat swing, and he's strong enough that it'll line drive right out there and use that short portion. You can do that.
Wells 0 for 1 with a walk. Given out to center field and deep. DeLuca back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. See ya. A 2-run home run for Wells. And the Yankees take a 3-2 lead.
Well, he hit 2 home runs Friday night in Lakeland against the Tigers, 1 to right, 1 to left, and then he hits this one almost to dead center. I mean, he does have a lot of power. I think this is going to be a big year.
And Max Fried is on the mound. He sports a 1-0 record with a 2.53 ERA.
He's just a hard pitcher to square up because of all the movement and all the different pitches he can throw.
Did he go? Yes, he did. So Loud down on strikes, 2 away. Here's Taylor Walls. And he picked him off. Morel was leading. Fried with a great move. Gets an out at first base.
He's pitching Fried. Went with a breaking ball down and away. Swung at it, missed. And that'll be a strikeout for Fried. His second strikeout, first time swinging, getting somebody to swing. Strikeout low looking. 1 down, 4th inning.
Strike 3, low down looking. 5 innings for Max Fried. Swing and a miss. Loud down on strikes. Well, that will do it. So Max Fried goes 5 1/3 in his final spring training tune-up.
The 1-1. Slammed in the sky the other way toward right. Soto back, turns and looks. This one is gone. Well, he's playing in this one, but he's playing for the Yankees, and Pablo Reyes goes out the back door, sneaking one onto the berm in right to give the New York Yankees a 1-0 lead. An opposite field solo job in the second, and Reyes rounds the bases to give the Yankees the lead.
That's hit toward the hole, a base hit for Chisholm. And that'll bring in a run as Dominguez heads on home. And the Yankees go in front 2-1. So Chisholm going the other way against the left-hander. And the pass ball and stolen base cost the Mets a run.
And 3-2, Jazz gets a fastball in the middle and shoots it the other way, beats the shift. And as you said, Dominguez stolen base, gets him in the scoring position, and the Yankees go up 2-1.
The 0-1. Swung on and popped up a mile high to left and carrying back towards the wall. Nimmo leaps and it's gone. Spencer Jones with an opposite field home run. And the Yankees tack on another and lead 6-3.
It's those insanely long arms. Got out there and that ball hit a cloud on its way up in the air to left, and you're waiting for Nimmo to settle, and he just keeps going back slower and slower, and then this thing just disappeared over the wall.